What's the actual best farm in Minecraft Bedrock? Let's find out. Before everything, hit that like, share, and subscribe.
My top 3 farms I've built in Minecraft Bedrock. Make sure to save this video because it's all going to be in one part. Starting off with the XP farm. The most OP XP farm for Minecraft Bedrock after the newest update. This farm takes you from level 0 to level 70 in just 3 minutes. And these are the only materials that you're going to need. And you need these to make the infestation potion. Break the block and place down a stone brick. Whichever way it's pointing, place a piece of sand. With a cactus on top, a composter here, now break the stone brick and replace it right here. Now just wait for it to be night and get a zombie into this hole underneath the stone brick. Then grab a name tag and name him so he doesn't despawn. Now place a leaf here with a trapdoor on the back. Then on both sides of the leaf, place glass. Now it's time for the hardest part, getting the armadillos into the composter. Build a staircase like this with rails, then place a minecart down, then just push the armadillos into the minecart, then push them all the way to the back of the leaf and break the minecart. For this farm, I'm going to be using 7 armadillos. The most you can do is 10, but since I'm doing 7, you have to get 2 more tridents than armadillos. So since I'm using 7, I have to get 9 tridents. Once you get the amount of armadillos that you want inside the composter, just break all these temporary blocks. Place 2 stone brick right here, then extend the glass on the right side by 1 block. Place a stone brick here with a lever on top, a comparator here, and turn it on. Then place redstone just like this. Now place a temporary block right here and place a fence here, then break the temporary block, then waterlog the leaf so it flows like this. Place a trapdoor facing this direction, then flick the lever to make sure it works, then turn it off. Now place a temporary trapdoor connected to the redstone, flick it up, then I'm gonna throw 9 tridents because I have 7 armadillos in my farm. Now break the trapdoor so they all fall down. Now it's time to brew our potion. Start by placing another wart into the brewing stand first. Once that's done, take your stone and put that into the brewing stand. Finally, put your gunpowder into the brewing stand. Now that we're done, it's time to go get some XP. Start by flicking on the lever, then take your potion of infestation and throw it on the armadillos, and the XP is going to start flowing out. Each potion lasts 3 minutes long, so for each potion you're going to get about 70 XP levels. And this is the best iron farm for Minecraft Bedrock after the Happy Ghast update. This farm is really easy to build and generates a ton of iron every hour. And these are the only materials that you're going to need. Start by digging a 7x7 hole. You can build this farm pretty much anywhere you want, but it can't be within 150 blocks of any other village. Once you're done, it's going to look like this. Now extend it down 3 more blocks so it's 4 blocks deep. Then go inside and dig out a 5x5 hole. This is the part where we're going to put the villagers and the beds. It should look like this, then extend it down 5 more blocks so it's 6 blocks deep. Then go inside and grab your solid blocks and place them just like this. Then place a row of beds on top. Then do the same on the other side. Once you've placed a row of beds on both sides, break the solid blocks and place another row underneath. Now place a row of blocks in between the beds that's 3 blocks high. Then fill in the top. Then break this row of blocks all the way around the perimeter. Once you're done, take your fletching tables and place them where you broke the blocks. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to follow, like, comment, and share because I'm doing a giveaway at 100k followers. Now find yourself 2 villagers and hit them into the hole. Now it's time to breed them until you have 20 villagers inside the hole. You can give them any crop that you want, but if you see any green villagers, you have to take them out. And before you cover the hole, don't forget to place a torch so zombies don't spawn inside. Now you can cover the hole with solid blocks. Now in any corner that you want, place solid blocks in this formation. Then go to the opposite corner and break out these blocks. Then place a chest here and a hopper going into it. Now place a glass block here with a solid block above it, a glass pane here, and 2 buttons right here. Then take your bucket of lava and place it right there. The iron golems are already spawning. Now come back to the opposite corner. Place down a bucket of water so the iron golems flow into the lava. Now come 1 block away from the farm and dig a hole straight down and place ladders to get up and down. And this is the best Enderman farm for Minecraft Bedrock and Java. This farm takes you from level 0 to level 30 in under 60 seconds. These are all the materials you need, so pause and go grab them. You're going to want to start by going to the edge of the end and placing down a lava bucket. Wait for it to flow all the way down. Once it's flowed all the way down, break the lava source and place down a water bucket, which is going to create a cobblestone pillar. Then use the water source to go all the way down to the bottom. Then take your leaf blocks and build out by 128. The reason that we have to use leaf blocks is so Endermen don't spawn, so make sure that you use leaf blocks only. Once you get to the end, place a cauldron, then extend out by 24 more leaf blocks. Then take your solid blocks and extend out by 39. Now surround the solid blocks with leaves and the Enderman should start to spawn. This farm is very dangerous to build, so make sure you have an elytra or something to catch you. Once you've fully surrounded the solid blocks, come back to the start over here where you placed the cauldron and put 2 trapdoors on the left. Then copy exactly what I'm building right here. What I'm building right now is a place for the Enderman to fall into where I can safely hit them without being attacked. And this is another angle of it so you guys can build it correctly. Now that you're done, come inside the cauldron, turn around, and open both the trapdoors. Now look directly at the leaf block and look a little bit above it so you start staring at all of their heads. And they're gonna start sprinting at you just like this and fall in the hole. Now just hit them with your sword.